boss mind, boss mentality, ain't yielding for nobody. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about is choosing your lane, man. Like, in this world of trucking, there's a lot of lanes you can get in. You know, there's a lot of destinations you can go. And what I mean by that is, you know, when you get into trucking, what do you want to do? Do you just want to be a driver, driving for a company your whole life, you know? Or, you know, do you one day want to get your own truck, you know? Or do you want to, you know, eventually get your own authority and just drive for your own authority? Or do you want to get your own authority and start hiring on drivers and hiring on owner operators up under your authority? You know what I mean? You need to know what you want to do, because if not, you're going to get in this game and you're going to be running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and, you know, you're going to be jumping from company to company to company. Trust me, man, I know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you need to know what the end goal is, what the end game is, what you want to do. That way, when you look at the end game, you can look at that point and start tracing backwards to where you at right now, and then you automatically know how to go there and get there and just do it. You know, you ain't got to waste no time. So, you know, if your goal is to one day get a truck, it's not hard to get a truck. You know, like I told you, man, I got the credit repair business, and, you know, I'm showing people how to fix their credit and their business credit to where they can obtain these things. And if you paying cash for these things, you're doing it all wrong. You ain't understanding business. The purpose of business is to keep your cash in your pocket. You know, you use their money, use their credit to fund your dreams, and then what you using that credit to invest in is gonna repay that credit, and then at the same time gonna be putting cash back into your pocket. That's the name of the game. That's the economics of it. Now we got to get rid to the point where we got to start knowing business, but that's on the operator side. If you want to be a driver, man, find you a company that had the best 401k, the best retirement plan you can have, and then go for that. But let me tell you something, in trucking for real, you got the possibilities of becoming a millionaire. Now, I know, like, a lot of people talking like little money, like, you know, a couple $1,000. I mean, I'm sitting in line up here at this solo. You know, people talking about, you know, you can make a couple G's a week and stuff like, bruh, you can make millions out here. Real talk. You know, you can real life become a millionaire out here, and it's 100% possible. You just got to know the tactics and know what you got to do. You know, you get your own authority, you start hiring on owner operators, man. You start taking cuts from everybody that you done put onto your company. That's how the big companies do it, man. They lease on trucks and they hire on owner operators, man. And these companies become multi-millionaires. So the possibilities are there. It just depends on how grand your mind can get, you know. And so, you know, what I want to do is, you know, I'm gonna make a video kind of explaining to you guys in the trucking game, how do you keep more of your money in your pocket? You know what I mean? You know, actually how to set up your business structure. I told you, man, I got a business credit, and I used to talk to a lot of people about their business, how to structure their business to where they put as much money as they can in their pocket, even to the point to where they ain't paying little to no taxes, man. It's all about depreciation. It's all about reinvesting your money back into your business. That's how you don't end up paying so much in taxes. But, you know, I'm going to go through that. I'm going to teach you guys. But in this video, I just want you guys to think about something. Think about it. What's your lane? What's the goal? You know what I mean? You got to figure out what your goal is. Because if you out here riding, you've been out here for a year, you've been out here 6 months, you just letting your tires spin, you just letting your tire roll, and shit, at the end of it, when you go back home, you only got maybe a couple $1,000s in your name. Shit, you defeating the whole purpose. You've been out here for too long to not have the money. What's the goal, man? Because if your goal was just that, you could just get your local job and stay at home. But shit, if you're out here in the oil field, or if you're out there driving over the road, say, man, have your purpose in mind and know what you want to do. Now get back at me, and in the next video, what I'm gonna talk about how to start keeping more of that money in your pocket, man. And when you come out here in this oil field, if you just driving your own truck, you know, or if you're driving for an owner operator, I'm talking to the guy. If you get to the point where you own your own truck, man, you need to be out here minimum. I said, well, for me, I say minimum, I want to go home with 5 G's every week. That's minimum, and that's on some this week really wasn't no good type shit. You know what I mean? So, That's what you want to be making. And on this next video, I'm gonna start talking to you guys about making that $200,000, $250,000, $300,000 a year, and actually seeing all of your money and reinvesting that money back into your business and watching your fleet grow. Trust me, holler back at me.